Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? I have a story about the strip club. Now, as you all know, I was a part of my high school bowling team and my college bowling team, and I was a part of the college bowling team for 2 years, my freshman and sophomore year, and we always traveled around. When you're part of any college team, you usually travel all around the United States to participate in tournaments. Now, for my college bowling team, the 2 years I was on it, we went to Las Vegas 6 times. So we always had a good time there. It was always fun and something to do. So when we went, we always wanted to have fun, but I was more focused on the tournaments. I wanted to do good. I wanted to bowl well, especially my freshman year when I was trying to prove myself, and my teammates were more focused on having fun. But anyways, my freshman year, I think the year was 2010, so I was like 18 or 19 years old, we decided to go to a strip club. Now, I've never been to a strip club before that moment, so I wasn't sure what to expect, and I said, hey, you know what, let's just go have a good time. I mean, I'll never probably get this opportunity again, so I might as well just do it and have a life experience under my belt. So we decided to go. We actually rented out like a party bus or something. Our captain was a bit crazy, so he kind of just rented out this crazy thing that we paid too much money for to take us to the strip club. But nonetheless, we arrived at the strip club, and I'm not going to name which one it was, obviously. I wouldn't want to give anywhere negative promotion. But we walked in, and immediately it smelled like cigarettes and just disgusting. I can't even describe it because it smelled horrid. It smelled really, really bad. But anyways, we arrived as a group. We said we were going for someone's birthday and we were all 21 or something. I forget what we lied about, but we lied and we said that we were some kind of group party and whatever. But we went into the strip club and they gave us this little VIP table. We were with all of our teammates. And I just looked around and was like, man, this place is sleazy. I'm sorry if I have like standards or morals, but that place is so sleazy. Now, regardless of the half-naked women walking around, just the people that go to these strip clubs are just sleazy and gross. I'm sorry if you're one of those people. I'm hoping you're not because you're probably a nerd like myself and you don't belong at a strip club and you're probably between the ages of 13 and 25. So, basically, it was just a sleazy place. I mean, all of the people that are at the front center of the stage that are just throwing dollar bills out are all just creepy, like 40 to 50-year-old men. And it's disgusting. It really is. It's really just something that's gross. And it's cool to look at because you're like, thank God that I'm not going to end up like that. At least I hope I don't end up like that. But anyways, we all sat down at this VIP table. We had people constantly visiting our table saying, hey, do you want drinks? Hey, do you want hookah or whatever? I mean, I don't smoke, so I didn't care about any of that. And I didn't drink at that time either. So basically, I didn't do any of that stuff. But we had girls coming around and hanging out at our table and whatnot. So anyways, we all decided to get private dances. That's the one that you pay for and that they strip down to nothing. And in Vegas, they party hard and it's actually a full nude strip club. So they strip down to everything. So that's how they party. But anyways, we decided to get these private dances. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to get one, experience it, have it done with, and then we'll just get out of here. So I decided to get a private dance, and I'm a sucker for blondes. So I saw one of the more pretty blonde girls there, and I said, hey, let's go in the back room for a dance, and she said, okay. So we went in the back room, and this is the part that's just like awkward, and I found out that I'm not a big fan of strip clubs. Okay, so first of all, you get put into a room with like a curtain so no one can see you, and then there's like a doctor bed. It's pretty cold, I'm just letting you know, that's just something I remember vaguely, that it's pretty cold just like a doctor bench. So basically, you have to take off your belt and have everything out of your pockets, so you need to have your phone out, and just anything that she could probably harm herself on, I guess, like if you have a belt buckle showing and she rubs against it, she might get hurt. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but anyways, you had to empty your pockets, and you had to take off your belt and your shoes, so you are remaining in your shirt, your pants, your underwear, your socks, and that's pretty much it. So the stripper actually talks to you for like 30 seconds to a minute, as she then takes off her bra and then she takes off her underwear and she climbs on top of you and just starts doing this kind of grindy dance thing. And basically, all she smelt like was smoke, cigarettes, just sleazy strip club. That's what she smelled like. If there was a scent on a candle, it would be sleazy strip club. And I couldn't get that smell out of my nose, and I also couldn't get it off of my clothes. I actually threw out all of the clothes that I wore there, and I wore a nice button-up shirt and jeans. I actually threw both of those out. They reeked of strip club, and I hated it, so I actually threw all of that out. But regardless, she was on top of me and grinding on me, but out of nowhere, she takes her breast and like shoves it in my face and in my mouth. And I was just like, okay, what part of the dance is this? I wasn't prepped for this. What's going on right now? And I'm not going to argue when a girl's breast is in my mouth, but still, you know, what the hell? So anyways, When it was all over, I didn't really get all that excited. I mean, she was touching all over me and getting really close to me and grinding on top of me. Yeah, that's all great. For me to be excited, I have to be a little bit more passionate about it, and she was really, really beautiful. Don't get me wrong, she was a beautiful woman, but it was just so sleazy, and I think the combination of the smell and just everything else just didn't do it for me, and it was not something I enjoyed. But at the very end of it, when she charges you for the dance, it was really awkward because she charged me the money for the dance, which I knew was coming, and then she also charged me like $10 extra for the whole breast thing. And I was like, wait a second, I didn't sign up for that. Like, I didn't plan on that. You just did it voluntarily. Like, you forcefully did it. I did not choose to do that. And she's like, well, that's how it's done. And I was like, okay, well, you're a bitch. So I gave her the money and I just left. And I sat at the VIP table for the rest of the night. But that was my experience with the strip club. I will probably never go back because the smell is disgusting and that's not how I roll. But that was my experience with that, and that was the first time I ever went to a strip club. So if you all have any stories about the first time you went to a strip club, please put them in the comments below. I would love to read those stories. But that's all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Later, everyone.